You see, your prayer request is dependent on the size of your soul. You can't ask more than your soul. If you have a small soul, and you'll be happy. But you can have an experience with the Lord, and like David, you can ask God for nations. That your life can never be bigger than the quality of your soul. But Moses was saying that speak to the hearings of the people. And that speaking is intended to upgrade a slave to one who can demand for good. You get my point now? That when whilst you are pitying yourself, my father for the throne, and you will ask for it. Are you together with me here? Listen, you get my point now. That you have to ask for what? For the throne. You get it? See, let me tell you something. All those your female mentors that you have, all those their thrones, they are your own. Do you understand that? And don't just receive from them what the fruit of their throne. You have to desire that throne. The authority that your mentors carry, especially your female mentors, is your office in the nearest future. Are you together here? What are you asking for? What are you asking for? Some of you, the only thing you can ask for is a better job. What if, in the order of God's purpose for your life, what if you are meant to provide people better jobs? What if the better job you want for yourself, you are meant to be a producer of it for others? Are you even listening to me? Or you want to eat the last one you have and perish? Is that the destiny? Is that your destiny? It's paining me. You are not listening to me. Are you sure? You have to start strategizing. And you have to begin to have an experience in your mind. You must be able to differentiate where you are now and what is your destiny. Your destiny is not an improvement of your present state. It's a complete departure from it. For some of you, all you see as per destiny is an improvement of your present state. No, it's not an improvement. It's a complete departure. It's a complete departure. Destiny should not look like where you are now. Now, Joseph in Israel, what can he ever become when he was with Jacob? Maybe CEO of his father's this thing. But what did he become? He became the savior of the world. Now, does that look, can you connect that? I say with you, we won't be able to connect the dots. You see, my dear sister, but that happened because Moses spoke into their hearing. And my prayer for you is that you would experience a divine hearing. Amen. That's my prayer for you. That you will hear something. You will hear. You will hear something that goes beyond better life. You will hear. I said you will hear. Amen. So that you will be able to ask for what your fathers never asked. I said you will be able to ask for what your fathers never asked for. Amen. Asking is a proof of intimacy. It's one of the proofs of intimacy. Now there's a difference between asking and worrying. I'm not talking about worrying or wishing. I'm talking about asking is a proof of intimacy. Even you yourself, do you know that Sometimes there is a level of intimacy you share or that you don't share with someone that you are ashamed to ask. Are we together here? That sometimes you prefer to die than ask somebody close to you, because if you don't have intimacy with that person. But you know, there are some people that you are so intimate with that even if you asked yesterday, you can still ask today. And whether they give you or not, you don't feel bad. Asking is a proof of intimacy. Are you together with me? Because you have to ask who. Never be afraid to ask. You know, I'm trusting God to give you something today. You see, because you need some kind of breakthrough to ask. Let me explain what I mean. Asking is not easy. Because many of us ask, our asking, oh my God, our asking faculty is still at the level of our agreed possibilities.